Thank you LDShop for sponsoring this video. So, let me just say this real quick. Before we go into deep, I finally got Phrolova. And no, not without pain, not without loss, not without Lingyan, who, by the way, is the absolute last unit I ever wanted on this banner. I have spent over a year dodging this man like a cursed ex. And what does he do? Shows up at the worst possible moment like the absolute gremlin that he is. So, in this video, I'll be sharing my thoughts on what might be my new favorite team in Wuthering Waves: Jinhsi, Phrolova, and Cantarella. This team doesn't just work, it flows. The synergy is insane, the pacing is buttery, and explosions are relentless. On top of that, I'll give you my full thoughts on Phrolova herself, why she surprised me, how her kit works in practice, and why she might just be the chaos queen we didn't know we really needed. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? My asteroids gone, my will to live hanging by a thread. Lingyan, you filthy bacteria-laced gotcha accident, I hope you trip over your own animations and fall into the abyss where you belong. I am not building you, I am not touching you, you are staying on level 1 until global servers shut down. But you know who did bring me joy? The actual MVP of my Phrolova summons, LDShop. Their discounts were the only reason I was able to crawl out of that Lingyan infested pit with even a shred of hope left. I was down bad, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, but LDShop came in like a guardian angel with a 20% plus discount and told me, "Hey, you still want Phrolova and her weapon, right? Well, we got you." I clicked, I tapped, I pulled, and boom! Lova and her weapon came home. It felt like poetic justice. If you're a fellow gacha survivor, do yourself a favor and use my LDShop link. Link is in the description and pinned comments. Seriously, there's no greater feeling than getting your dream unit and not needing to sell your kidneys to do it. Bless this shop, bless this link. LDShop is your top up shop. Alright, let's talk about Phrolova, or should I say Lova, because we are now officially into her. If you've seen my previous videos, I talked about the potential synergy between Jinhsi, Phrolova, and Cantarella. And now that I've tried it, theory confirmed. This trio slaps. They slap so hard, it's basically a concert of light, explosions, and synchronized nuclear meltdowns. But here's the thing, it's not just about Jinhsi. You can sub in Rant or even Jian and you'd still get excellent results. Phrolova and Cantarella are the peanut butter and chaos jam combo of Wuthering Waves. But the Jinhsi version? Absolute fireworks. Forget Rosia. If you've got Jinhsi, let her tag along with Lova and Cantarella for the prettiest destruction you've ever seen. My current Phrolova build is still cooking. She's at 44111 set right now, crit rate and crit damage forecast. She's rocking Nightmare Hecate for that extra punch. Talents not maxed yet, but passives are unlocked. With her best in slot Sonata set, I'm seeing crit rates spike over 100%, crit damage 260%. And if I activate all her inherent skills, we're talking 420% plus. Literally blaze it damage. Now, let's get into the gameplay loop, because despite the wall of text that is her kit description, Phrolova is actually really simple to use. Here's how it works. Do 3 to 4 sets of her pre-liberation combos. You'll see the 40 gauge fill with musical notes. Once it's full, smack that heavy attack and boom! Liberation unlocked. Activated. Now, spam that attack button and let Hecate do its thing. She'll chain devastating attacks and turn everything in front of you into cosmic soup. Once all your notes are consumed, hit Liberation again for the grand finale. If you prefer to use her coordinated damage capabilities, simply swap out. Yes, you can swap her out mid-liberation and Hecate will go off with coordinated attacks. If your other resonators have echoes or echo-like skills, Hecate goes berserk. This is the secret sauce. You get high uptime, massive burst windows, and you're constantly triggering follow-ups. So, here's how I rotate the team. First, start with Lova or Jinhsi and do some quick resonance skill procs. Swap to Cantarella, build her liberation. Switch to Phrolova so she can receive Cantarella's massive buffs. Once Lova's ready, unleash liberation, then swap out. Back to Cantarella, get her into liberation mode again. Then swap into Jinhsi to grab the juicy resonance skill buffs. Jinhsi's forte skill and liberation nukes are incoming next. Then wrap up the whole sequence with Cantarella's finale. Rinse and repeat if needed. The entire rotation feels smooth. Every attack has impact. The pacing is great. You're never gonna be bored. You're never starved for energy. And every few seconds, something massive explodes. It's like a light show, a DPS race, and the fireworks display rolled into one. You feel powerful, fast, and just a little smug. It's Wuthering Waves at its most unhinged. Also, notice that by the time Jinhsi unleashes her nuke, Lova's Hecate is still dishing out coordinated damage right alongside Cantarella's coordinated attack. This means the duration of these off-field effects is perfectly timed to support Jinhsi's entire attack rotation. You get this beautiful overlap where multiple damage sources converge at once, creating this layered burst window that feels incredibly efficient and powerful. Lova's liberation isn't just long, it's strategically ideal. It fits both Cantarella's and Jinhsi's full rotations without wasting a second, letting each of them shine while Hecate quietly continues the chaos in the background. It's this kind of synergy that opens up ridiculous possibilities for team composition and makes you realize how well thought out this kit interaction really is. Now, if you prefer Rant or Gian, the core idea still works. The rotation timing changes a little bit, sure, but the synergy still holds strong. Rant adds more control and healing uptime. Gian gives you AoE mayhem. But Jinhsi, she's still the queen. Against Scar, the GOAT, the greatest of all time of Havoc. I've seen Jinhsi drop over 250,000 in a single nuke sequence, even with an elemental disadvantage, because Scar is also Havoc. And remember, my Lova isn't even fully maxed out yet. She's missing levels, her echoes aren't perfect, and her build's not even min-maxed. So, the potential power ceiling? Insanely high. Once she's fully optimized, this team is going to go from busted to downright illegal. So, if you've pulled Phrolova, congratulations, you're in for a ride. And if you're still holding out or deciding, well, just do it. Give in. Let the chaos consume you. And if you're topping up, please use LDShop. My link is in the description and pinned comments. It helps the channel and your wallet, especially if the gacha gods decide to hit you with a surprise Lingyan again. At least, if tragedy strikes, you'll be saving money doing it. On that note, if you enjoyed this video, please support it with a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll know when the next one drops. Making these videos takes a lot of my time since I don't have a dedicated editor, and every like and sub genuinely helps keep me going and motivated to make more of this chaos. So come on guys, be kind, click the buttons, support the channel. It's totally free. And hey, if you'd rather just lurk around and be another gremlin, then go ahead. The sentinels are always watching and are ready to curse your account. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.